good start.
Floor it, green, green, green.
Alright, that's pretty drama-free. This is where it can get messy.
Yellow flag. Green flag.
Alright, everybody keeping it clean so far.
Brandon, pit window open.
Ooh, wow. Alright, we got lucky there.
Yellow flag. Green flag, incident clear.
This Porsche's got a lot of damage. Alright, P15.
P15. Okay, Brandon, the next car is car number 9.
Porsche's got some traction. Nope. Too much inside curb. This car doing a little rubber banding there. Is he going to be able to outbrake us? He's not going to try it. Okay.
Come on, don't make it easy for him. Make him go the long way round.
Going wide. We're already on 2 track warnings. That bodes well. I think me and this Porsche are reeling in the Mercedes ahead, yep. landed there. Hoping we'll get to have a Mercedes on Mercedes battle up here. We can make our way up there.
The gap in front is now 0.7.
Much better that time.
That lap time was 2:18.11. Good lap.
Right in
That's your
line with the
quickest
cars
so
ahead.
far.
They look like they're getting very bunched up. I wasn't scared.
The gap to car number 22 behind is now 0.8.
You got a massive pack here. Ooh, Mercedes getting sideways.
The gap to car number 9 in front is now 0.5.
I really want to get past this Porsche. He slows us down in sector 3. Nope, he's pitting. He's just getting out of traffic. Alright, that works for us.
P13. The car ahead is car number 5.
That's the best we've taken that. I like him creeping closer.
The tyre temps are all fine. be intimidated by this little shit. Make him work for it.
Go, go, go.
You're reeling car number 5 in. The gap's now 0.8. The track temp's increasing. It's now 27 Celsius.
Alright, broke 218. Ooh! Wow!
Alright, Brandon, you've got half your fuel left.
That was a big one.
The car in front of us is Balu, car number 12.
Warning. Nope. Oop. Oh, I think I recognize this car.
Car ahead is Robinson, car number 11.
I think me and him had some good racing earlier. Here, a couple weeks ago. Overcooked it. Alright, he's pitting. Alright, we got 4 more laps of fuel.
P11.
Not bad. No damage.
Your front brakes are pretty hot now.
We did a lap time under 218, so... more used to the car now. There was a big crash, though. That pink or purple Mercedes in front of us lost it at the top of the hill. Went to the tire wall. So that was exciting. That McLaren behind, though, he is catching us, I think.
V12 is gaining on you. The gap's now 1.7.
Yeah, I've always liked the AMG. Whenever I'd drive it, you just gotta get used to it. You gotta really get the front end settled, but once you get in the habit of it, it's pretty nice to drive.
The gap to 10th position. Ahead is now 1.7.
We just gotta hope we're not losing time to the guys who pit early.
Okay, Brandon, the next car is Balu, car number 12.
McLaren's pitting.
3 laps of fuel remaining.
Terrible line for me there. Can't tell if we're reeling this McLaren in or if we're kind of holding a steady gap. Go, go.
Okay, Brandon, you're reeling, Balu in. The gap is 1.3.
Alright, well that answers that. He's pitting. So are a couple of other people.
8th place. The guy in front is Papa, car number 21.
Good to know about second gear. I'll try 6th. Too late there.
You're reeling, B7 in. The gap is 3.8 seconds.
Well, that's the other AMG in front of us, okay. Already passed the one after he crashed. Yeah, we did Hungaroring before this, and there were a couple corners where it felt like both first and second were viable. Yeah.
You've only got enough fuel for
All
this
right, last
lap.
lap.
P6.
That's what we did. We're gonna nail our pit stop here.
The gap in front is now 3.1.
We have a pretty long way to go before we get to our pit box.
Box this lap, please, Brandon.
No worries,
2
appreciate the
litres
tips.
left. The leader's pitting now.
Alright, don't forget a pit. Don't forget
Suave,
to
car
pit.
number 3 is leading the race. Papa in front is pitting. Look out for the pit speed limit. You'll be coming out into traffic. On exit, we should be in position 21. Right with P22 and P21.
Yeah, we might
Hunter
have gained
behind is pitting now.
that Mercedes in that pit lane. Alright. Remember, this car's got a long ass nose. Don't tell me that Beamer's gonna stop right in front of us. Whew, thank you. Yes. Alright. I'm about to lose a lot of positions, actually. Looks like. I wonder how many people still have a pit. Alright, we didn't gain as much on that Mercedes as I thought.
Take care, there's a car approaching. Blue flag.
If at all, actually.
Brake temperatures look good. Cold tyres all around.
Did he not change his tires? Put out a huge gap on us.
The leader, Suave, is pitting.
There's that McLaren from earlier. Oh, Porsche. Thought we were about to get nailed there. Tires up the temp. It looks like those McLarens are bump drafting up there. Nope, contact. Dude, that Porsche behind us just absolutely rocketed through that chicane.
B17. The next car is Robinson, car number 11. Tire temps are good.
I think he's got me here. Maybe not. Oh, he spooked me.
Balu, car number 12.
Another McLaren train in front of us again.
B15. Your front brakes are getting a bit hot. Don't be pressured. Keep your exit speeds up. They're faster than us into turn 13.
Whoa! It's a good thing we went wide. We got a warning for that though. Whoa! And then another. I don't know what the hell that was.
All right, Brandon. The next car is car number 23.
All right, P14. P13. We got 13 and a half minutes to try and catch the guy ahead. Brake late. Come on, come on. We did about the same time as him, even with that late braking. Porsche behind us is mighty quick.
Is pitting now.
Alright, so we might gain a position. And that guy pitting. Love it if there was at least one more, but I don't think there is. Said we wanted to get P12. Might get it without having to pass this McLaren.
The gap to car number 9 behind is increasing. It's now 1.9 seconds.
Alright, he's fighting a BMW back there. Hopefully that keeps him busy. I don't know about us catching this McLaren here.
Sector 3 is 0.5 off the pace. Okay, Brandon, lap times are pretty consistent.
There's multiple people in the pits, okay. Wow, 3 people in the pits. So that's P11.
Gap to E10 ahead is now 2.8 seconds.
Gained a couple tenths on him.
Yellow flag. Incident clear. Green
There's a
flag.
big group of cars close together ahead of us too. Could be drama.
11.
Alright, he didn't have a good lap that time. He's much slower than his usual.
The gap in front is now 2.3. That's half
So
fuel.
far ahead.
You've used half your fuel.
There
Yellow
was
flag.
drama. Buddy! That was not cool.
Green flag, you're clear.
Got tons
Guy
of
in front
positions on it,
is
though,
car
so I
number
won't complain.
19.
9. I knew there would be drama there.
Yellow flag. Incident clear. Back to green flag.
Alright, this Beamer can give me a tow and he can catch up to that McLaren. It'd be pretty sweet.
Green flag in sector 2, E9.
Got probably 3 laps left, maybe just 2.
Stay close, keep the pressure on.
I think this tow really is helping. Got the McLaren down to 1.3 seconds. They're gonna have to fight and slow each other down. This could be an exciting finish here.
Okay, Brandon, this bastard's holding you up. You've got to find a way past.
McLaren is under so much pressure right now. Oh. Wow. All right.
The pit window closes in 2 minutes.
Gain from that pretty big. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Now we have to defend from that beamer for potentially 2 laps.
Closing in 1 minute.
He is definitely quicker than us.
7th position.
There's like a GTR that's come out of nowhere now.
The next car is Papa, car number
They'll keep each other
21, yellow
occupied.
flag. We're clear of the incident, green flag.
Looks like they are. Okay.
Okay, Brandon, pit window's closed.
Hey, what's up, Borzy? How you been, man? I'm doing well. I'm doing very well, actually. This race went a lot better than I ever thought it could. Started P20.
Sector 1 is clear.
Oh god, we got one more lap. Alright. Those guys have slowed each other down enough. Oh yeah? You like the, you've been racing GT3 or Hypercar mostly? GT3, yeah.
One more lap to go.
They drove really great after the minor tire tweaks they just did. The Mercedes feels kind of weird, but the Lambo felt fantastic when I tested it. The Ascent, yeah, I haven't driven the Ascent in a while, actually. Same with the Beamer. The Ascent wasn't very good when it first got added, and then they did setup changes that and BOP changes that apparently made it more competitive now. It sounds good. And it looks quite good. Yeah, it's a little front heavy. It's honestly probably pretty similar to this Mercedes and ACC. You gotta really get the front end settled before you give it gas, otherwise it wants to push. I think I'm still... Lamborghini's still my favorite. I haven't driven the McLaren or Corvette recently. I remember liking the way they feel, but the Lambo I just feel at home in. Which is a complete opposite of ACC. I don't like it at ACC. Yeah, it's still... I know they call it 1.0, but it's still got some minor issues going on, but excited for the ELMS tracks that we're going to be getting this year. I'm pretty sure it's this year. Ooh, P7. We didn't get to catch that other AMG, which I thought we might be able to, but we're not the slowest AMG. That one guy crashed hard. So I did a 217.5, kind of out of nowhere. Yeah, the formation lap is so just janky and jerky, and they need to make it way more predictable. Like, in theory, it makes sense, but it doesn't adjust based on... I don't know. I feel like it expects people to drive like robots, and that's kind of never going to happen. Formation lap. Whew, I want to see... When the Beamer and McLaren came together. Oh, yeah, right there. We got so lucky here. We didn't get taken out with them. Yeah, the Valkyrie, I think, is my favorite hypercar now. Half because of the sound and half because it just feels good. It might be uncompetitive, but we'll see. I did that race yesterday they had where it was like 30 Valkyries and 30 AMGs on the grid, and the start of that race sounded awesome. Sounded really, really awesome. Whew, all right, P7 after starting P20. Pretty happy with that. The goal was really P12, so we aced that. We might still lose ELO, though, because we were ranked quite high. We gained 13 ELO at the last Hungaroring race. Now, I do want to look at... They have some special events going on. I want to see if I'm able to do any of these. But I swear they're always on at times I'm working. Yeah, Tuesday at 2. If they would delay it an hour, I could do that. This Nürburgring one. 3 hours of Nürburgring. Ooh, I don't know if I can do that by myself. Again, I've done it once. 2-hour Spa, that's... I'm doing a 6-hour Le Mans Ultimate race then. 2 p.m. on Tuesday, can't do that. 1 p.m. on Friday, can't do that. Man. There's at some point where I'm 5 hours behind UTC instead of 4, and that's when I got to do all these special events. You want to do the 2.4? You're talking about LMU, right? The Le Mans one. I'm doing that as well. I originally was going to do the GT3 AMG, but I don't know. After test driving it, I don't know if I want to do that. I might just do the Valkyrie. Well, I just did Le Mans on the Valkyrie. I don't know. We'll see what I decide to do. But hoping results will pop in for the Spa race pretty quick. I do want to see if we gained ELO from it. Oh, yep. 45. All right, we're almost up to 3,900. I know, there's so many. The Cadillac's usually my go-to, but I did enjoy driving the Valkyrie, but I kind of want to try. I kind of want to work. May just do the Lambo again and try out the new GT3 model. Spa and the Mercury. Yeah, that's... It did not... It went actually really well. Not gonna lie. In ACC at least. I don't know. The Merc and the LMU, if that's what you're talking about, Chief, that is a little odd to drive. The force feedback on it, I feel like, is kind of weird. At least when the tires are cold. Dude, this guy was doing 2:16.3s in race pace. Yeah, the big thing with LMU is even if you get wrecked, don't quit. Even if you just like sit in the pits and repair for half the race, because it tanks your safety rating and driver rating, which kind of keeps you in a revolving door of the worst lobbies. So once you build up your safety rating a little bit and driver rating a little bit, you'll, not saying they're, everyone drives like saints, but you'll get out of some pretty bad lobbies. Yeah, I did the same thing not that long ago. The only thing I really miss, the FF 1600 was a fun car just because it was 6-speed manual and I could actually use my shifter, but some of the open wheel stuff was kind of fun, but it just, I don't know. LMU wheel to wheel was more fun, and then ACC, I've just driven so long that I'm so comfortable wheel to wheel with people, and I find that more enjoyable than iRacing. I never feel comfortable around other people wheel to wheel in iRacing. Everyone got punched up in the chicanes, got in the back. Yeah, you should have known he was going to do that and taken avoiding action. But no, what I like about LMU, ACC just feels inconsistent in this way, but LMU, you can have like minor contact and your car doesn't get slingshotted off. Me and another Aston hypercar came together on the straight at Le Mans, and like it like made me shimmy a little bit, but it didn't just throw the car off. So that was nice. But yeah, once we get the 3 new tracks, ELMS tracks, that'll be nice. And I'm not a big career mode person, but I think them adding a career mode early next year will be good. But we'll see how that goes. Oh, the official results are in. Safety rating went down tonight. Probably from track warnings more than anything. Yeah, I'm not too up to date with iRacing's roster, but yeah, I mean, I guess the only thing you could say is LMU's the newest BMW and LMU, the Evo, is technically just a reskin. It's not a new car with different performance, but yeah, and then having the full hypercar field is so nice too. And that, the LMDH and LMH differences are actually there. So, but yeah, I think LMU's biggest weakness right now is just tracks. And I hopefully, I've seen, now this is Reddit, so take it with a grain of salt, but there's someone who said they have a source that's close to the dev team that they are not guaranteeing, but they are looking into having private servers the way ACC does, where you rent it for a month. I think if they go that route eventually as an option, I think leagues in LMU will be a lot more viable. I think right now the servers are kind of expensive to run a league, but and I'm curious to see the replay mode. They changed the interface with the latest update. There's a lot more info you can have, and I'm wondering if you're spectating a live race, if you can see all that, because that'll help league broadcasts as well. But yeah, LMU, if LMU did servers that way, it would put me to the point where I would be like willing to chip in money toward that for a box 3 one. I think that would be fun. I don't think I want to be the one like organizing the races and managing all that, but help put money toward it and participate in it. But we'll see. I think that game, it's kind of, ACC is kind of at its sunset, and LMU is kind of ramping up. So we'll see how it turns out. Yeah, it's like rewarding. It's rewarding and exhausting at the same time. think I just realized like streaming is a lot less stressful, and just streaming LFM, I can do it on my time, and you know, when you're racing in the league that you're running, it's like, you see a big crash happen, you're just like, oh god, like hopefully this person doesn't quit the league, or hopefully, they don't start yelling at each other in the Discord. Yeah, I agree. I mean, the Xbox was fun. I think just the console version of ACC in general, because there were so many issues with it for so long that I think everyone who played ACC on Xbox just like trauma bonded, if that makes sense. Um, so like you knew everyone there that was racing was putting up with so many issues that, like, you knew they wanted to be there, right? Um, and yeah, you'd be in like three or four different Discord servers on Xbox, and it would be like 50% of the same people in every one. So that is one thing. I mean, I think the community aspect of Xbox was a little closer knit, tighter knit than PC, just because there's a lot less people. And then of course I finally made the move to PC, and then after that they were like, all right, well, now that Brandon's gone, we can add crossplay, we can fix, the server issues, we can do all this stuff in. Yeah. So I mean, on console, there's really, yeah, it's pretty much thriving because crossplay and custom servers is, something nobody else is offering right now. The new Forza came and bombed on Xbox. I was so disappointed in that game. Um, but yeah, so we'll see. We'll see what the future holds for LMU. I think we got. It's only, it's a year old, so by this time next year it'll be hopefully in a really, really good place. But yeah, solid night of racing in ACC. Still enjoy it. Did I take a picture? I always forget to take a picture of my computer screen when I have the list of random cars I'm using each week. So I don't know which cars I'm using next week, but it will be another new GT4 and GT3. And what tracks are we at? We can at least look at that. So for 45-minute race, we are going to be at Kyalami. Love that. I want to say we may be doing Bentley next week. I think the Bentley, it may not be next week. It may be when Kyalami's like the sprint, but I'm pretty sure there's one week where I'm doing the Bentley. Yeah. Well, the new season technically started 2 weeks ago, so I'm going to be doing the Bentley 1 week. So it'll either be the next week or week 8. I'm pretty sure I put it on a week that had Kyalami on it because I actually really enjoyed driving it there. All right, so yeah, so next week on Sprint, it's Catalunya. Okay. Interesting track. I don't know what car I picked for that. And then GT4, we're at Monza. It was kind of short last season because I tried to stick with the Lambo. I was going to try to stick with the Lambo all season. I really just didn't get along with it. So like after week 5 or 6, I was like, screw it, I'll just use a different car each week. And then I actually really enjoyed doing that. So this season I was like, all right, we're going to do, a different car each week for the whole season. And then same with GT4. So GT4, we're at Monza. I've already used the McLaren at Watkins Glen, so I honestly don't know what car I would have put on here for Monza. Probably not the Ginetta or KTM. I think those are safe bets, but might be Mercedes or something. But yeah, we'll see. The GT4s, I can't wait till I get to drive the Maserati. We're probably going to crash or something, but that thing is going to sound really, really good. But yeah, and then maybe one day we'll see AC Evo here once they actually get multiplayer going. I'm definitely going to be trying to do one stream a week on AC Evo once they get multiplayer up, assuming it works well and the game performs okay, because I really do like driving AC Evo, but there's just nothing to do right now. So have they confirmed it's next week? Or is it kind of like the rumor? I know they keep teasing 0.3, but I'm eagerly awaiting it because they said it's like 8 cars too. 8 cars, 3 tracks. Like they already have Porsche Cup, they have MX5 Cup. Honestly, just those two, even just spec races. Nope, but next week is a final opportunity for release in July. Okay. Did they hint at July, I guess, in the past? Because I know they pretty much just like at the last minute will announce, something's releasing tomorrow or today. So I don't expect us to have the release date really or ahead of time announced for July. All right. And are their updates usually on Tuesdays or are they on? I can't remember. So that would be the 29th. Man, fingers crossed, like you said. So I really just want to compete. I'm hoping the net code is good. Right off the bat. We'll see. They normally do Wednesdays. Okay. Oh, well, they would do that on the night I do my ACC streams. I would probably have to make an exception and skip ACC if AC Evo releases functioning multiplayer on a Wednesday. I have to say I will do that, but hopefully it's on a Tuesday or Thursday or something instead. But yeah, I'm trying to think. Streams coming up will be Sunday, early morning Sunday, probably 8 a.m. Eastern US time for the 2.4 hours of Le Mans. Probably going to do a GT3. Thinking of doing the Lambo. Just do a full race on the slightly revised tire model. Since I just did the race there in a hypercar yesterday. So, and then, yeah, next week, potentially an AC Evo stream. We'll see. But, yeah, it's dinner time where I'm at. So, gonna hop off and get some grub. But, yeah, solid night of racing all around. So, appreciate you all stopping by and watching me kind of, I was going to say struggle with the Mercedes, but I feel like we got the hang of it. So bond with the Mercedes, learn to work with the Mercedes, we'll say. But yeah, it'll be 2 new cars next week if AC Evo doesn't come out on a Wednesday. So yeah, y'all have a good rest of your evening, and I will hopefully catch you on the next one. Peace.